Good. Good morning, beautiful souls. How are you doing? It's been an intense shift in energy. Going from Aries into Taurus season has been pretty profound, and I want to talk about why. But I actually first want to talk about grief. I just recently had a very dear person in my life transcend this human experience, go back home to our infinite light and beautiful place of exquisite uncondition is the way that I like to feel into the known realm, the quantum field, the heavens, the higher dimensions, the place of our guides. And I'm so excited that he's now a part of my astral support team. But I want to talk about grief because I feel a very big parallel. He actually transitioned on the transition into Taurus season. So I feel this parallel between what we're going to be feeling in this Taurus season and what we feel in grief. I have walked very deeply on this path of grief in this human lifetime and experience that I've chosen. And so I feel that I'm very well acquainted and might even say friends with it. To love is to grieve, and to grieve is to love. And what grief really shows us is our capacity at love. We've been so focused on grief, on what we're losing in this experience and this human reality. But really what's under that is how deeply we are available for that place of love and how connected we are to each other and to our community and those that we choose to move into that exchange with. And with Taurus season, I feel like in Aries, there was so much direct momentum and so much forward movement, all the initiation energies and all of the passion and even quick anger that can come with the Aries energies. That with Taurus season, I feel like this shift has been so profound for us because it's been I just got the image of a waterfall. It's like we went through the waterfall and it took us very deep, very quickly into the present moment. And that's what grief does. It brings us so deeply into the present moment. And the words of one of my podcast guests, Linnea Schmelzer, she said, when you're in that kind of depth of grief, you don't give a fuck. And it's true because you are so wildly present. And when we are in that place of caring more about what's happening around us, we're either in the past or we're in the future. And when we are here in this moment, feeling exactly what's happening within us, that is when we have the most profound shifts and the deepest connection to our alignment, to the heavens, to the higher dimensions, because we're raw, we're open. It's like our chakras are open in a way that in everyday life we don't allow, right? We keep them closed in order to function. And when you go into that state of grief, when you have someone transition out of your life, out of your reality right here, it's like all bets are off. It's like you just break open because there's no stopping it, right? And so I feel like almost Taurus is doing that for us with all of the Pisces energies, because now we're in this presence with the Earth energy and the Taurus energy that the Aries spaces didn't allow because we were moving forward so quickly. I mean, we have Mars, Venus, Jupiter, and Neptune in Pisces. And so now that we're present and we're in these moments of seeing the earth in new eyes, in being in our simplicity, being in the beauty all around us. We're feeling the flood of the Pisces energies. How are your dreams? My dreams are still going off the hook. And, you know, Venus is about to make a conjunction here at the end of the month. And so I think it just feels like we're able to tap in to the emotional, like, tsunami, the emotional array that comes in with the Pisces energies, because Taurus is like the bridge into what we can feel now, because we're no longer distracted with the like forward movement and the initiation energies and the everything we have to do. It's like we suddenly just, it's like we went backwards and now we're like, whew, we went through this vacuum and now we landed and we're in the earth. We're in the groundedness of feeling the like spiritual spaces of the Pisces energies. And that's what it feels like. So there's lots of naps happening. Maybe you're not getting everything done that's on your to-do list and your projects. So just try to be gentle with yourself and be okay in these spaces of adaptability and fluidity, and know that the energies will change and you'll get the motivation again, where you get a lot more done. This is how it goes. And so maybe just allow yourself to be in the feeling of what's happening. So the card that I picked is Drought. And now on the surface of this card, I feel like when you see this, it's kind of like, oh my gosh, that means like it's dry. It's empty. It's vast, right? These are the feelings that I can get when I first witness this card. But when you actually move into the depths of this card, it's that there's always something to be found. So it's like, how do we move deeper to find what it is that needs to come to the surface? So in the desert, there's water under the ground. We just have to look for it in new ways. We have to get more creative and drop into that creation energy and more imagination. And maybe we even, I just got the feeling of like sinking into the depths of our emotions in order to like sync up with the water and rise together to the surface. Yep, that's the message. So I hope that resonates with you today. These are really big energies. I have been feeling them very deeply with you. And ultimately, it's such a beautiful thing because we are going to be integrating these Pisces spaces as we continue to move. It doesn't all happen at once. So keep paying attention to your dreams. Keep grounding yourself in the earth, walking with your feet on the earth, doing meditations that include the earth element and energy, creating roots down into the ground. Just keep bringing yourself back. And if that means giving yourself more space and time to be alone, to take naps, to, rest more, drink lots of water, just really deeply care for yourself in like the most earthy way possible. Maybe even, finding some herbs like ashwagandha or something that really helps just create this gentleness within our spirit and soul. So I'm sending you peace and love. I hope that this message really touched you today, because it just felt like it came on last night and it needed to come out today. So here we go into the Taurus season and into more of this spiritual integration and availability of having just as deep, if not a deeper relationship with those humans that we love so intensely, that have transcended this earth plane. Because the journey is available, and the more that we integrate these Pisces energies, the quicker you're able to tap in to the new profound relationship that continues on with so much power. Peace and love, babes. Mwah.